over a Roblox game. Anyways, Ryan, I would like the viewers to understand. Public went crazy. Moderated trip was
Sometimes I fuck around 16 year old man, and sometimes I fuck around touch a 13-year-old. You know what I mean?
This guy is like, she's obviously just trying to keep her.
finally fled the battlefield. East Brickton is no longer joinable as it has been set to private. The battle today game in 30 minutes.
Welcome to the RVJ, bro. Alright, let's see.
Welcome back to Yuma News. I am your host, Ryan. And I'm Tom. And this is Goblin Time.
She belongs to the streets.
After the recent closure of East Brickton and Marcus crashing out and calling everyone pedophiles, we have had a few members of the community come out to the news station to speak on this. Here is what they had to say.
I started defending EB, you know? Let me say street shots, but I started defending the EB and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of nowhere, bro, like the day after, I was playing a different game, and then I looked, I said, wait, well, I don't see the regular main server or the SAP server. Next thing I know, I was DMing other niggas not answering their phone, bro. It was crazy. Hold on, let me send you this shit.
Damn.
Hey, one thing I can tell you though, bro. You see, once you get fired, bro, you literally can't like depend on nobody, bro. I was DMing everybody like, yo, set a meeting with this nigga, or like, you feel me, bro? I'm trying to clear my name. Not one answer, nigga. I'm like, that's crazy, bro.
Damn. Man, that's wild,
Hey,
bro.
The niggas I sent, I respect them though, but like at the same time, I understand why they didn't do it. Cause me and Love was talking about it and shit, and he said like, yo, these niggas know if they say something, they next. You feel me? So like, I understand why. You feel me?
Yeah.
But on some real shit though, I won't go lie. I won't even sound uppy, bro. Yeah, I would say I was this Unforgiven. I didn't really like the ERP shit with the PP size and shit they had in. It wasn't right. I'm glad they took it out. They really reflected and took it out. I give them props for that. But
I believe they did. I think
yeah,
it
they
was
took it
a
out.
long time ago they took it out, actually.
Yeah, I talked to somebody and they said they took it out. I respect that, but to be honest, bro, I just felt like Marcus took it out of context, bro. Like it all became like he was just focusing on that, though. Like there was bigger stuff to be done than be focused on Unforgiven, bro. But nobody was really gonna stand up and tell him like, yo, gang, just leave them niggas alone, bro. We got shit to figure out. Nobody was really standing up to say it, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it just became an entire rant, bro.
I mean, why do you think I make videos like this? Is because like no one else is really saying it. People who are closest to him won't even tell him like bad news when he needs to hear it. They'll tell him whatever he wants to hear, even if it doesn't like harm.
That's the thing, though. They can't. If they say something, bro, they gone, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If they say anything, they's gone, gang. I see some shit like, nah, bro. Like, for example, the ERP shit, where you saw the chats, bro. You see, when niggas was dancing on each other, bro, I don't care what nobody got to say, bro. That's ERP, bro.
I'm gonna have to pause you right there, Ryan. I'm out here completing one of our night missions for our team, and I'm seeing within the enemy's HQ that they're actually working on some updates. I'm hearing something about an airport, other islands. Wasn't I just hearing stuff about medieval knights blocking bullets? Yes, Tom, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and take over. Alright, so new update. Might be a big update, but I'm not gonna go there. Marcus has now been editing a airport and plans to edit some islands for East Brickton. I'm not sure if those will be in the main game or will be separate games of themselves. From the way it sounds like, they might be separate games. So he got the airport, outside of the airport first. EB Chicago, what city you want to see next? He said, I want to make Puerto Rico. So EB Puerto Rico. Okay. We gonna make it so you can buy private jets, and if you own a private jet, you don't show up on the flight logs. But EBPD will have a CIA branch to hunt down those overseas. He says, and yes, when we add our drug growing system, it will be legal to grow in other countries, but illegal in EB. EB will be the main game. So remind me when he said this was for the kids. Can someone explain to me what drugs he's growing? But when you fly to another country, it will TP you to a different server. So you might just join East Brickton and then go to the airport from East Brickton to join the other games. I don't know if they'll be directly joinable or not. Yeah, private jets will cost 800k, helicopters 500k. Helicopters, you can actually fly around the city like EBPD or a news channel. I want to say this. Until all this comes out, he's really just daydreaming.
You make correct animations on characters, but that's ERP gang. Even if it's not a slash me's, bro. You say, oh, did a stance and nah, bro. That's ERP gang. I can't hold it, bro. That is ERP,
it is, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Cause you niggas having their first off, bro. Like, what's the image is it trying to paint? Oh, we just dancing, bro. It's not ERP. Come on now, gang. Like,
Yep.
how stupid you think we is, bro? He doesn't care if he destroy the game. He just want to get rid of quote unquote pedos. But what he doesn't understand, bro, once he's banning niggas, bro, these niggas are telling their friends like, yo, fuck this shit, bro. Just leave that shit and come to Unforgiven. That's the messages these niggas getting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, since I've been banned, I haven't played it because it would be weird to be saying all the shit. You feel me? And then go play the game. Like, I'm a man, I'll be standing by my word, bro. So I ain't go. I would go play it. But shit, it's a cool game. I ain't gonna lie. They removed the ERP. That's what I like. So you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played EB in like a month or so since I've been banned. I only played it the one time to record the season 3 update, but apart from that, I actually haven't played it at all.
One thing I wanted to draw the brakes on when that nigga Marcus started calling niggas kids, and this, I was like, nah, bro, because that nigga and Jerry was tight cool, bro. Like, you feel me?
Call the people what now?
When he talked about JB's daughter, bro.
Oh yeah, no, hell no.
They dead ass homies. Like, other than that, they was homies, bro. Like, you feel me? I'll start looking at niggas weird now, bro. Like, yeah, JB was showing us some bills and stuff, you feel me? But I'm gonna be honest, bro. Me as the staff, I never seen like any of those ERP models in the staff server. So when Marcus was saying niggas was advertising the staff, I was like, nah, bro, I never saw none of that, bro. All they showed was like the gun animations or the TV script JB made, which was mad cool, you feel me? But another thing why this nigga made it such a big problem, EB players was dipping in Unforgiven and then inviting other EV players to play Unforgiven. You feel me?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And I can't lie, most of the staff was in it. I can't lie. Then I heard version 2, so I said, let me check it out. Next thing I know, the GC, yada yada, fall forward. Then Desktop start typing in the chat, bro. Ooh. She's saying like, y'all focusing on Unforgiven more than EB. And which is cat though, because I haven't talked about Unforgiven in a minute in there. So I think I know what they did. They did a search of anybody that type Unforgiven and just got him out of there, bro. She wanted to give me a suspension, bro. A 1-month suspension. Like, I don't even know if you know, but Desktop don't like me, bro. Like, one thing I was happy about when I got fired though is I had to deal with Desktop a lot to her face no more, gang. She ain't like the gang. I can't lie to you, bro.
He said he's gonna start a whole new faction, Knights of EB, some shit like that. And the point of it is to white knight for EB, basically.
See what I mean, bro? This nigga focused on the wrong shit, so like,
I'm not even done.
This nigga Liftfish ain't working, bro. You know Liftfish, right? That nigga Liftfish shirts ain't working.
It's not working.
Asking for the Liftfish, bro. This nigga worrying about damn armors, bro. Like, nobody give a fuck about that shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is a GTA type game. Like, what the hell is this medieval stuff doing here?
Bro, you're on some petty stuff, bro. Like, if you touching me, you gonna touch you back. That's the type of nigga he is, bro.
I refuse to give him credit for his wanting to develop things, because he has a history of not delivering what is promised. Alright, so my final review of this Season 3 update, I was wondering why they named it Season 3 if it included so little of things. And I have to say, this is probably the worst update Marcus has ever dropped. There's practically nothing in here. The snow has already been here. The cars are flipping around everywhere. It's hard to drive for a lot of people. In the preview, yeah, it may have worked, but there wasn't a beta test for it. So, I mean, we're seeing the result here. The cars kind of suck. They look worse than what we already had. The rehab center doesn't work. The venue, I would say, it's probably the coolest thing, but it's the venue. It should have already been cool from the beginning. Then you have the nail salon. I couldn't even find it, so I don't even know if it works or not. But even if it does work, it's too hard to find, so who cares? City Hall, the decorations outside were really good, but that's what he has staff for, to split up the work between them. And I don't feel like this is an update that took months to work on. Probably a month, if less. It just seems really lazy, if you ask me. The reception for this is quite bad. I'm not the only one who thinks that this update is actual bun. Lastly, I'd like to ask, how do you work on an update for so long, but it's broken 15 minutes after it's released? How does that happen?
For who knows how long, they pulling everybody over and asking for a driver's license.
They're really asking for driver's license right now.
Yes, bro. Yes,
what the
bro.
hell?
Like the last 3-4 days I've been on, like the cars are fucked up, and anytime you crash, they want to pull you over, and they asking for a driver's license, knowing you can't get one.
Let me ask real quick.
They can do your gun license.
Quick question. What do y'all think of the update, Season 3?
That shit sucks dick, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. After I heard,
Bro, I would rather fucking stare at a wall than play this new update, bro.
Listen, let me
Oh
speak,
my God.
bro. Let me speak.
They asked for rehab. Rehab doesn't exist. There is no plans for it. No staff member has ever come up and said, yeah, we're developing rehab. No, they even confirmed that it's not in development. He could do this in one day, but he can't fix the rehab over the course of a month. Like, nah, bro.
I'll be honest, nigga, there's no rehab, bro. I don't know why niggas tease y'all with that. There's no rehab plan.
Really?
Nah, plan.
Oh, come on.
Even if you were even quote unquote creating one, there's no rehab, bro.
Why the hell does he have the building for it?
By the time you even create this bit, by the time you even see this video, he's gonna create it and say, yeah, nigga, I was on it, bro. Don't listen to the trick. Yeah, that nigga wasn't creating shit, son.
Why is it that the most important feature about the game is being ignored over a damn airport? Someone explain that. Over some night armor. If you can do that in one day, then make the fucking rehab. Is it too much to ask for? Next, look at City Hall. City Hall, the building is made, but there's no interior. So you're telling me he built the entire airport, but didn't build the interior of City Hall? So, like, I want to ask, why is he inflating the map size, but he's not putting anything in it? It's just going to be a large game that you can run around in, but there's not that many buildings with actual features in them. Like, yeah, you might fly to EB Puerto Rico, but what the hell EB Puerto Rico is going to have in there? Like, it'd have next to nothing. Thinking of making it public and automated. I think he's talking about the job system for like TSA. I think I saw him mention TSA. They can help new players when they spawn, like a TSA job, airport security, etc. People who can help new players when they land in the city. The point of the factions was for this. The point of me creating the Yuma Mafia was so that new players could have help from other people, because other groups didn't want new players, because you incentivized factions to not accept new players. What I'm trying to do, more than just bringing people into one massive group and controlling everything, is teaching people the game and giving them the resources to play the game. At this point, all the money I have, I don't even use for myself. I just give it out to the new members who don't have any. That's what I do. And whether it's 400 people or if it's 10, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not sure how else to explain that, but I noticed.
No, I definitely understand. Okay, I see what you were saying now, and that might have been my miscommunication. So there's not an issue with you having a bunch of people in your faction. You said 150, right?
At the moment, yes.
Doo-Wop said 400 in his post. I'm just reading between those two. So the amount that you're saying, 150, yeah, sure, that's definitely doable. If it was like 400 or 500 players, I could see why the faction managers, as factions are meant to be gangs, crime groups, businesses, things like that, I can see why 400 or 500 people would be an issue. But on your end, you're saying it's only 150. So that's where I was saying that maybe about 150, 200, that could be okay for a larger based faction. But 400 or 500 people, and they may not be role-playing and doing the screens, and that's kind of hard to manage, I could see how maybe that would be an issue in the factions. But if you're able to handle that amount of people, sure. But you have to understand that with their factions, they have a lot of rules. Like you said, you understand the screens and everything like that. So it's one of those things where we've never had that many people want to join a faction. We've never had that many people, again, want to join a faction. It's an insane amount of people for one faction that we're not familiar with.
I don't think it's an issue at all. I think the only reason why we advise people not to hire just anybody, especially YouTubers who hire their fans, is because they're still responsible for their fans' behavior. So if you hire somebody in your faction and that person fucks up, he fucks up your whole faction.
Like, when you take responsibility for everyone, that's one thing, but getting punished for every little thing that anyone does, even if it's a mistake, that incentivizes people to not want to teach anybody how to do anything. So who's going to be teaching new players when they land in the city? The Knights of East Brickton, I suppose? The ones who block bullets are going to teach everybody how to RP better? That doesn't make sense. So here we have the map for East Brickton, what he's developing. So you can see Hollow Duke over there in the city, and then they added the airport in its large area. Don't get me wrong, it makes sense for it to be that size, but at the same time, like, maybe focus on adding more content inside of the city that you already have, rather than focusing on map expansions. EB will be the biggest city, but you can fly to smaller cities if your PC can't handle mini B. I want to add like a tropical island, he says. Next, like Jamaica, something with palm trees and tropics, and it's only enabled for smaller guns. I'm not sure what he means by this. If the other islands would only allow smaller guns, that wouldn't make sense. Someone brought up the idea of having like exotic bubble blowers, and he goes Rasta bubbles. So he gets an idea from that. No, the only dev that I could have confirmed that had TC was Carlos. Nobody else had TC. Your American license won't work in different country. Now, I wanted to make other islands lawless, so if they are foreign, third world countries, I kind of want it to be free roam like Haiti. So you're basically gonna have people arcing in the other islands, but then deciding not to arc in East Brickton. So I can only imagine new players go to Haiti or to EB Jamaica. They learn to RK, and they come to EB main, and then they get banned for RK because they don't really know better. Sort of teaching people the wrong thing by default.
That's just a waste of time, bro. We got bigger problems. This nigga working about nights and all that shit, nigga. I don't even know shit about no nights, bro.
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, a lot of people did exactly that. I see a lot of them under the Chris Hansen Crusader role right now. They all got the night PFP, man. All of them.
I can tell you why, too. It's a way, bro. Like, you can see the trend. Whenever you see Master start getting fired, you know it's soon time for the rehiring period. That's the trend. So what these niggas is doing is speeding up markets to get the job, bro. You feel me?
Ooh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mhm. But one thing I want to say though, it ain't really all that. At the first time, it was oh yeah, bro. But when you start seeing all your homies, like all the niggas you came with and passed with, just getting dropped like flies, bro, you're gonna be like, damn, bro. And niggas disrespecting you, and you know you can't say shit, or you packed up, bro. Man, it's the
Yeah,
worst feeling, yeah. It's
yeah.
like having a bully. It's like having a bully in jail, bro. Like you know you can't touch that nigga. That nigga gonna shank you up, gang. That's how it feels, bro.
Some people said Chirp was a little bitch. That came from Death Clock. Jay asked why niggas ban Trip. Sharky was like, what happened to Trip? Gen 2 is like smoking Trip pack. And then who with 98 goes, yo Marcus, I heard Trip a pedo man. What's up with the staff team?
Hey, when I saw that, that's the whole reason I even contacted you, gang.
Mm.
Clear my name, bro. Like this pedo shit, I don't like that shit as a title on my name, bro.
I don't
I
think
don't like that
anybody
shit.
does. Yeah, nobody does.
And the niggas just need to know that once you ban in Marcus' eyes, you a pedo, bro. Niggas is not a pedo. You can't even look in my DMs, bro. I don't got not one single female like risen up or none of that goofy shit, bro. Like niggas got lives out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Uh, but that's how he is, bro. Anybody fire man, bro. Yeah, that nigga was a pedo. That nigga was a pedo. Like, yeah, alright, bro. He just
But
be using the words, bro. You feel me? It's like showing a gun that has no ammo, gang. That's him. He pump faking it, bro.
how did you feel about I think Hallow Duke becoming the next faction manager?
Hey, that one funny, bro. So when Ace got fired, I was confused and shit. Ace my boy though, you feel me? We
Yeah.
had some rough talks, but he my boy, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I was confused. Like, even though I was chatting like, yo, niggas need to hire me as fashion manager or like, yo, niggas, let me help you. He, if I'm being honest, he was like the nigga to run it, bro. Like the perfect nigga to run it. So I was even like going too hard on him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So let me tell you how even Duke got. So boom, Ace got fired, and we was in staff and strengthening. And I was like saying, yo, at desk, I think I should be the next runner up for Ace position. He said, no. I'm like, why? I'm the only one not doing anything because everybody else focusing on ED, the frat house, and the courthouse.
Yeah.
So I'm the only available candidate there. She said, oh, you got Bella, Duke, and I think yeah. So she's saying like she was basically picking everybody but me, bro. This is where I told you this is what I mean when I said Bella don't I mean that's don't like me, gang. This is what I was telling you about.
Oh.
Yeah, she don't like me, gang. They choose Duke, and I know Duke the type of nigga to listen to you. So I said, I can give Duke my ideas and shit. So I was tripping about it. But if I'm being honest, bro, come on now. Like if a
Yeah.
nigga say one wrong thing to Duke, bro, Duke gonna pack him up, bro. You give Duke, bro. Duke my boy, even though he stopped answering my DMs, but Duke my boy. But me and Duke know, bro. If a nigga cross him, though, he's packing him up. If a nigga argue with him, like faction wise, his faction getting archived and he's getting packing up, bro. Come on now. We both know that, yeah.
What isn't Duke like one of the game developers?
Yeah, he's the head game developer.
So, um, why did Marcus think it was a good idea to give him two hats?
All right. Now, remember when you was talking about the lazy shit with Marcus and the
Yeah.
laws, like when you did the update laws?
Yeah.
Now, Duke a hard worker, bro. More time, Duke cook an entire building in like 3 days and have it ready. Like, yo, Marcus, look at this. What you trying to do with it? You feel me?
Uh huh.
Duke a hard worker, but you know how Marcus have trust issues, so he don't give anybody the TC. So he basically have to take the project from you and add it in the game himself. But as again, we go back to the laziness with the laws and shit, and his time occupancy. Because the time when he has arguing with Unforgiven, he could have damn added that new billing everybody was promised. Because everybody I think know that Duke was supposed to get a billing. I mean, Duke was supposed to add a billing.
The city
what
hall?
it was called. Nah. Yeah, the city hall was there, but it was one billing that every faction wanted. It was like a blue building. I think everybody know what it is, but I can't remember the name.
A blue building. What was it supposed to do?
It would be like a project where factions could like hang out. It was supposed to be like a new turf, basically.
Oh, okay, a new turf, pretty much.
Mm.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Duke could manage because there really ain't nothing going on with developing. I'm gonna be honest, bro. There may be some few like sneak peeks, like what's finna be added, what's not finna be added, what's finna be taken out. You feel me? But other than that, bro, if you have a developer role, you just gonna be there. Like, hey, I'm bored, bro. I got nothing to do. So, in a sense, FM's the only thing you gotta do. That's the only thing you basically have to do for right now.
Okay.
Because there's no developing activity to be done.
The new islands wouldn't have cops that be optional, but I wanted to make other islands a haven for RK. But at the same time, a way to make lots of money. Well, why don't you just work on stuff inside of the game? The game you already have. Why is he always focused on expanding the map and making it bigger? The player base isn't getting any bigger. Like, the bigger the map gets in comparison to the player base, the less it's going to seem like there's people actually playing the game. Like it has been lately, where there's like 110 people in the server, but you only find like 20 some people, is because there's not really reason for anybody to be anywhere. If they advertise a party, then yeah, they go to the party. But imagine there's no advertisements. Why? What is the reason for anybody to go anywhere? I mean, I wouldn't care if they deathmatched, is what I'm saying. There wouldn't be cops, right? So training people to do the wrong thing. Again, they go to those other islands, they start deathmatching, they come to EB, they go, oh, deathmatching must be okay. They deathmatch, and then it's over. They actually get banned instead of, like, put in jail. Like Marcus is trying to allude to, that the cops would just arrest them. He would then be having tickets made of, like, tickets of footage coming from the islands. Oh, he arcaded me in the island, because we follow the rules in EB main, but on the island he arcaded me. He goes, like, we would have 150 player servers in main EB, 75 player server island, and that's what I'm saying, man. You can't promise these things. You can't just develop a new island and expect 75 players to fill it up. 75 plus 150 is 225. That already exceeds the average player count for East Brickton. If we look up the East Brickton game stats right now, daily. So how far can I go back? Okay. So as of late, let's say July, there was 220 maximum. Okay, that's a decent bit, right? But then it goes down to about 150 average. You know, it peaks up to 190 and such. 115 in October. You know, this is like the Halloween event going on. So if it's getting less numbers now, then people are carrying less and less and less. Right? So 120, 70, and then 100. And then like 115 is like the peak compared to, what, 200 some that was the peak back in July. Like it hasn't really been that long, and it's going down. And my point is not to say that it's going down. My point is that the player base he's expecting to fill those servers are not going to be there. They're either going to be in main EB or on the island. It is not going to be both. If you develop 4 islands with 75 players on them each, there's not going to be enough players to fill up those games to make it fun to play. It's just going to be empty. If that, even if that even, because they're so empty, people are going to take advantage of the emptiness and they're going to make extreme amounts of money, which that money is going to flood the economy. Now, we do have another guest who would like to bring up. Here is the next interview. Marcus blames you for nuking the EBPD server, and he calls you a pedophile as well, as far as I'm aware.
Alright, I'm gonna put this out there. At first, I wasn't gonna do this shit at all, but then I seen an announcement. He called me a pedo, so let me clear my name up real quick. I did not nuke the PD server. Actually, when I got removed from the PD server, I still had access to the academy, the DB server, I server, and multiple other police department servers. I voluntarily left all servers, so I don't understand how the fuck he's saying that I nuked the server. The server was nuked by a guy named Sway, which was a former internal affairs captain and a head admin for East Brickton.
Damn. Sway.
Yeah.
So Marcus never figured out the Sway part?
Nah, he figured it out. It's actually so crazy because once the server actually got nuked, I took a screenshot. Well, before then, I took a screenshot of all the channels just in case a nuke was to happen in the future. Just in case. I end up sending them to Marcus, and I'm saying, my bad, I'm sorry your server got nuked. I had nothing to do with it, because I seen an announcement. He called me a pedo, and I did this and I did that. Well, bro, I didn't do shit.
And
so he was like, my bad, I'll edit the announcement, whoop whoop. Days went by, the announcement is still there. Now you got people in my DMs just calling me, oh, I didn't know you was this, I didn't know you was that. This is not against anybody who like does ERP, bro, but personally, I never done that shit in my life.
Can you
so the fact that he's coming at me and calling me that, it just fucked up, bro, because I got a daughter of my own, and you just slandering somebody's name like that, bro, that's fucked up.
It really is, yeah. He's been doing it to a lot of people as of lately. Pretty much anybody he doesn't like is apparently a pedophile now.
And I'm pretty sure the community sees that also, but
oh hell yeah,
he's the creator. Yeah, he's the creator of East Brickton. So I'm gonna just say this also: when you speak up on the staff team, you get slimed. People might ask, "But why just because y'all got removed from the staff or you got kicked, now you just starting to speak up?" It's because when you decide to speak up, bro, you get slimed out. That's a fact.
Yeah. I think I was talking to someone last night who said the exact same. I was talking to Trip. Yeah, Trip said the exact same thing that you did. He's like, people
bro, it's facts.
People don't want to speak up because they're afraid, and then once they are gone, people turn on them.
It's so crazy because everybody noticed, like literally everybody on the staff team knows this. No position is permanent but Marcus role, bro. No position. Eventually, your ass is gonna get fired.
Can you send a screenshot of you and Marcus DMing saying that you didn't do it, and then he admits that you didn't do it?
Alright, sure, I got you. And the crazy part about it, my computer actually had broke. So I don't understand how the fuck would I even be able to. Right now I'm on Android right now. It's very slow. I don't understand how the hell I'll be able to even nuke a goddamn server, bro. Or play Unforgiven in the first place.
Right.
Weird. You can't play Unforgiven on the phone, bro. It's not mobile.
I just wish people would actually listen. They would think about this stuff, because I talked to someone who was a member of his community, and they said they felt peer pressured to act the way they do. They don't even really want to do this shit. They just do it because Marcus kind of forces them to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty much Marcus is a dictator, bro. It's either you gonna do this or you gonna get the fuck on, bro. Your opinion doesn't matter. The last person that was holding on that actually spoke up to what was going on was Ace, and you see what happened to Ace.
Yeah.
So it's just a pretty fucked up situation. Everybody that speaks out or doesn't want to be a part of what's going on, they get slimed out.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. When did you leave the PD, or I mean staff team?
Well, I would say a few days ago, I just randomly got kicked. It was no warning. Nobody told me what the fuck was going on. Somebody, I think it was Trip. he sent me a screenshot of Marcus removing me from the EV main server. I had no idea what was going on, no warning, and it's crazy because I never had any type of prior, I never had any prior problems with the staff team of EB in general. So the fact that I would just remove without warning is fucked up. No explanation at all.
Like, you have to think outside of just what you want to do. You have to think of the after effect. This is why it's so important for your staff to tell you bad things and tell you not what you want to hear, and to not always be yes men. They have to tell you that maybe you're wasting your time a little bit. You're not adding 75 players every single time you drop an update. That does not make sense. So he goes, yes, so it's whatever the server want to do. So he says they can start mafia/cartel wars or parties or whatever. It's just a mini EB with no cops or laws. And the crazy part about that is that cartels are banned on East Brickton. You're not allowed to do a cartel RP. So to interject here, I have noticed them retroactively changing the rules. The cartel thing seems to have been deleted from faction information, if I'm not mistaken, because you could not make a cartel or do cartel RP before. That wasn't allowed, right? So now I want to look at the EBPD thing, because that's actually one of my ban reasons. And I didn't bring this up before. I don't know why I skipped over, but Ace said before in October, you cannot and shall not be in an illegal faction and inside EBPD. That's basically the gist of that. So if we look for that in announcements, it says you are now allowed to have an EBPD and a faction character. This is worth announcing since it's been a rule for so long. And you can rest assured any metagaming will result in a blacklist from PD plus a long ban time. I gotta ask, why am I still banned? Why am I still banned? So when you're allowing it on the other island and then those players come to the main game, what do you think they're bringing to the main game? Probably the cartel they work with. Even if they publicly say that, oh, I'm not in a cartel, they still have loyalty to that same cartel and all the members who play together. So like it or not, the cartel is going to exist on East Brickton. We can do it like this: fly destinations, tropical, desert, tundra, grassland. Each destination will generate a fictional flag but keep the same map. So for example, a tropical could have Jamaican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, or Haitian flags as the theme of the map. Desert could have Egypt, Sudan, Dubai. Tundra could have Russia, Greenland. Grassland could have Italy, Serbia. And then another image of the map that they're developing. He says, we did this less than 24 hours. You see what I'm saying, guys? This is why I was so upset with Season 3. Is because this right here is already a lot more effort put into this than the entirety of Season 3. And yet this isn't marketed as a new season. It's just an update. He sends another screenshot of the airport from a distance. He goes, locked in, locked the fuck in. Someone says, how many hours? He says, then 25, 24. So hasn't even been a full day since I came back from vacation. I'm dropping update and pedo documentary the same day, so stay tuned. So he added medieval knights armor, weapons, animation, and is gonna drop basically a new event, which I want to call this a Yuma event because I'm the one who gave him the idea anyways. Like, he got this idea of the crusade from me making a meme about him being like the Pope and starting a crusade. That's where that comes from. So this is a Yuma event, right? So he's starting all that. He added the armor, the weapon. He's updating the entire map. He's dropping new maps, new islands, new parts of the game, right? He's doing all this in less than 1 day. But you want to tell me Season 3, and you wanted me to not be mad about Season 3? Like, you cannot be serious, man. What was it? Was it like recently you got removed, or Was it a
Yeah,
while
yeah, I
ago?
would say about 4 or 5 days ago. Like I said, I wasn't going to do this until
Oh,
the point that Marcus had just started slandering my name and just calling me weird, bunch of weird shit. Like, what the fuck this come from?
yeah.
Talking about I got outed as a pedo, bro. What the fuck?
Bro, he called me a pedo for making a comment in the Unforgiven server. I didn't even play the game yet.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell, bro. I played that shit for like maybe twice. Yeah, this in the past, like last month, is actual is a situation when I had got removed last month because he said that again with the ERP shit, bro. I never ERP'd in my life. I said, all
Hmm.
right, cool. This was me, tripping shot dizzy. We all got removed. We end up coming back, I would say a day or two later. So for the fact the same situation is happening again is just wild. Because bro, again, I never done any type of ERP ever.
Hmm.
Never.
How long were you on the staff team for?
Shit. About a year, nearly a year.
A year? Have you seen this happen before?
Yeah, it's been going on for a long ass time, man. It's been a lot of people been getting slimed out. Medusa, Crank, Ghost, um, a lot of previous staff members. The
What?
way Marcus works is that he'll probably DM you, like in his head, I don't know what's going on, but he'll probably DM you, everything will be all cool, and he'll go on the staff team and start shit talking you, he'll go on the EV main server and start shit talking you.
Yeah, he did the same thing to me when he met me. He was like, I want to make positive content with you, but I checked his staff chat, and it seemed more like manipulation. He was like, I'm gonna make him make positive content. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's definitely weird.
Man.
And no staff wants to speak up, bro. Community manager, it's so crazy because I know y'all probably have a problem with Nick. Shout out to Nick, but it's so crazy because a day before I had got banned, I actually DM'd Nick about certain announcements and stuff that Marcus was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understood the unforgiving part, but bro, you can't be talking about you saving the kids and you for the kids when if you were so for the kids, you wouldn't have guns and shit inside of your video game, bro.
Oh yeah, they did allow ERP, and if you can confirm this, if you had seen it, they announced to everyone that ERP was allowed in game on September 11th.
It's so funny, yeah, that's true. It's so funny because my message is not visibly there because we was inside the voice chat. But
Mm-hmm.
me and Medusa was the only again, we was the only staff that was against that shit when Reem and Marcus was promoting that inside of the game, I mean inside of the staff server and what he was gonna bring back. The reason why I was gonna get brought back, it was all that's that idea.
So Reem, Marcus, Duke, Nick, and the rest of them have been saying for a while that it's fake, that it's AI, that it's an EV remake, that, well, I don't know, hell, it's an animation. So are you gonna tell me that I animated this staff chat, your staff chat? That's, nah, bro. That's a bit weird. That comment's weird. Check your DMs. We made a meme, but it's ERP, and I'm sorry. I was AFK, and she just wanted to turn it into a Riz meme. Please don't fire us. Fired. So at this point, Marcus says, at this point, legalize ERP. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, buddy. Because y'all was the main was riding hard against it. So, Marcus760, the creator and owner of East Brickton, legalizes ERP, knowing full well children are playing his game. Everyone, and this is Destai talking. Why is Destai still here? Has Marcus not put together that Destai absolutely ruined his life? A lot of this is to do with her. She ruined his fucking life. She goes, we understand there's an issue with the game. And hold on. Before I go any further, you guys don't understand that the way she got into the moderation team was by befriending Marcus's girlfriend.
The reason that Destai even got as far as she did is because Destai was friends with his girlfriend. I remember.
Yeah, she was a roleplay manager. See, Abby was around the time.
I want to say this. Let me say this, bro. I
Go
hated
ahead.
this shit so much. I was so mad at that shit, bro. That bitch came in for a week. For a fucking week, she was roleplay manager.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, this nigga's she's playing Roblox with his girlfriend. And all of a sudden, she's worthy of being a community. Bro, come on.
Yeah, it was very weird.
That shit got me so tight, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Marcus got manipulated by Destai the whole way. She had him by the balls. And then now she's just taking advantage of his kindness, I guess. Him allowing her to come back and him defending her. Like she's been lying on his name continually, and it's getting worse for him. Like she ruined his life completely. That is insane. This is the same, bro. How many times do I have to keep saying it? Fire Destai, dude. Get rid of her. She's ruining your life. Every single aspect of your damn life is being destroyed by one woman, bro. Get rid of her. Like, damn. I'm laughing, bro. I'm laughing because it's so funny, bro. It's so funny, bro. How are you that desperate for a puss, bro? I figured it seemed to spike when Destai came around, in my opinion.
And I don't understand how the fuck she was able to rise so quickly in ranks, bro, when there's multiple screenshots and proof that she hasn't been there in the community for long. If you're a community manager, you should be very strong-minded in faction roleplay, civilian roleplay, anything that's surrounding the community. So if she doesn't have that knowledge, how is she rising so fast above ranks? It doesn't make sense.
I think Shot Dizzy told me the story. He said that Destai made friends with Marcus's girlfriend, and that's how she went from roleplay manager, having been roleplay manager for a week, to community manager all of a sudden.
That's facts. That's true.
Yeah, it seemed like she manipulated or took advantage of his girlfriend and then used that to manipulate him to make that call.
It possibly, man. It's possibly. I was just kind of bummed out. Also, I know we got Osama here. I was kind of bummed out hearing about the money incident of Marcus scamming him. Osama's only like 16, 17 years old, man. That's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I've been talking to people about this too. The fact that he was willing to take $300 from a kid is crazy. Like, bro, come on. Not to mention, this is a lot of stuff. And a pedo documentary. Guys, this is a lot of stuff to be dropping all in one day. I don't even think the average person could consume all of this in one day. A reasonable average human being. So stay tuned. Uncensored version will be on Patreon, but Patreon membership will only cost $1. It's the only place I can upload this documentary about Unforgiven without being taken down. Yeah, so guys, when he drops his Patreon, I'm also going to be dropping my own Patreon on Pornhub. It will be for about $5 and not for $1 because I do want to make some money from it. But guys, Pornhub is the only place I can drop my uncensored content so you guys can actually see it. I mean, I have, like, if I upload it on YouTube, Marcus is going to flag my videos for uploading adult content. So I mean, obviously, if Marcus is going to Patreon, then I'm going to Pornhub. I'm gonna start my OnlyFans, and I'm gonna put my uncensored content on my OnlyFans, guys, and it's gonna cost at least $5 minimum, probably 10, probably 10. I need to actually make some bread from this. Probably 10. Marcus don't want to make no money. Props for not making no money off of that. But I need to make money from this. All right. Again, I will be dropping uncensored content on my OnlyFans for you guys to consume. He said, I got X taken down, but I'll try. Yeah, post the script though if anyone wants a full version. Woo! But the uncensored documentary will legit have those ERP scenes in it, guys. I'm telling you, when I drop my OnlyFans, when I create the account on the hub, bro, I'm telling you, we're about to go stupid, bro. You're gonna see me ERPing inside of the hub, bruh. To show niggas how bad this shit is, I'm finna be Roblox's crusader. Everyone need it. Guys, I'm finna be the devil. Everybody need it. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I'm finna be the devil. Marcus wanna be crusader, I'll be the devil, alright? I'm dropping a worse one. Still gathering my document. When video drops, just know I've sent the video plus evidence to respected organization. Okay, so respected organization, let's see. He sent it to Destai, the CPS worker in his community who doesn't actually tell him the truth and is actually doing stuff against children. Unironically, he sends it to the two private investigators that he actually didn't hire. And I'm just gonna call a spade like it is. I'm gonna call a spade because he said this same thing months ago and did not really deliver on that aspect. The people he was targeting way back long ago, yeah, that never, nothing went through with that. So respected organizations, he may as well just send it to me. I mean, I'm pretty respected, I feel like, right? He says, I legit closed my game down and stopped making dollars to address this shit. Wow. I've been trying to tell y'all this shit bigger than me. People like me have ability to impact youth.
But you gotta realize, like, this Roblox shit, bro, I can touch all kind of ages.
Bro, that's exactly how this is the 2K
so
sometimes
I fuck around and touch a
16 or
grown-ass
lower?
man, and sometimes I fuck around and touch a 13-year-old, you know what I mean?
And make a big change with our small voices / platform. And you got niggas like JB and Area using their platform to support degeneracy, pedophilia, and Lego sex. So he calls them yet again pedophiles. How many times? Amen, brother. They are not getting off to Roblox. What? That's the thing. They're getting off to the people they're ERPing with, which are minors. Right. So, all right. So every time that your staff members, got a lap dance inside of the hot tub, you're telling me that you weren't getting off to the people you were ERPing with. You're telling me that the scene, because I want you to include that scene in your documentary too, right? That scene of you, Reem, Destai, and the fourth other person who allegedly might be your girlfriend, or your ex that broke up with you over Roblox, right? You're telling me that when you were doing that, you weren't getting off to the Roblox server, you were getting off to the people you were doing it with? Yeah, that makes sense to me too, right? And then EBK today, he also got banned. Marcus found like one message of him, I think, trying to join Unforgiven. Not even him actually being in the Unforgiven server, but just trying from however long ago. And EBK just gets banned off rip from that. And EBK is like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to sue. Like he's like, I don't even want to do no video right now. I'm just gonna pursue legal action. That's what he told me.
Yeah, man, he is very fucked up. He's banning the wrong people. He's destroying his community. Then he wonder why everybody is joining Unforgiven.
Yeah, a lot of people have just switched sides.
I scroll through the Unforgiven whitelist. I see so many people from EB. It's that's inside of that. I mean, that's trying to get inside Unforgiven.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane, bro. It's like half of his goddamn community.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, they banned 250 people in one day. They actually did that.
Yeah, but everything that Trip was saying was definitely true. I told him he should go here and do the interview and clear his name up.
Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did. And I like hearing y'all's is like y'all side of it, because a lot of people only get to hear from Marcus. Like, people were talking to me, they really believe that I'm a pedophile, and no matter how hard I try to convince them, they don't want to hear anything else.
Yeah, that's facts. When that whole mess was going on against Unforgiven and East Brickton, I always been the type of person, I don't try to be problematic with, again, one thing, bro, it's not really my fucking problem. Like, at the end of the day, this all started because a grown-ass man is mad at younger kids for promoting that game. So I don't really see it as nothing serious to be, calling them out their name and all this extra shit, bro, when it's nonsense. End of the day, bro, nobody lasts in the EV community and stays in power forever. Except Marcus. So why'd you just going out at Arya and JB for just trying to come up just like Marcus, bro?
Yeah.
And then when shit just hits the fan and you end up getting removed by Marcus, you fucked. What else games you want to play? You can't go back to Arya and JB because you can slander their name and a bunch of unnecessary stuff.
It's wild to me because Marcus actually helped to create Unforgiven.
It's wild also because during this time that Unforgiven was being made, Marcus was also inside the staff chat, saying giving Arya and JB motivational speeches. Like you would have thought like he was the best of friends, but you can just see how when Arya and JB mix a game and it's doing way better than EB, it's like fuck them now.
Yeah.
And as a grown man, bro, you shouldn't be like that. You can't be putting these motivational speeches and your announcements also on the staff team when you're not living up to your words.
Yeah,
To me, that's a hypocrite.
He did all that, and then all of a sudden he went to call JB a pedophile too, saying that he touched his 3-month-old daughter, and that's why his baby mama left him. Like, that's crazy.
It's so fucked up. I was talking to my girlfriend earlier. It's wild that he even said that for the fact that Shot Dizzy mentioned he was going to therapy because his girlfriend had left him.
I've seen messages about him saying he got therapy, so I know it's true.
Oh yeah, that's facts. He did mention that. He said he got therapy every Monday or Tuesday. So it's possibly it's possibly for that.
So Marcus said that you were giving out roles in the EBPD server, and it was to people who didn't deserve it, who had the intent to backdoor.
False. That's false. Every promotion and role that I gave went through the commissioner Nick himself.
Damn.
Literally every type of promotion of ranking with any kind of cop in the BPD, I went through Nick first. So false. I think in his message he stated that I was giving out promotions and roles to people who ERP'd with high ranking cops. That doesn't even fucking make sense. So you telling me I was ERPing with high ranking cops and Unforgiven to rank up and get higher promotions? That doesn't even make fucking sense, bro. Like, I think you pretty much just like fucking grabbed that. I was asked or something, bro. That don't make sense.
How do you feel about Marcus adding knights to the game? I see he added 3 armor sets and a katana where you can now block bullets.
I hope you're not using that for the exploiters. What the fuck?
Bro, I was thinking the same thing, bro. One hacker gets a hold of that shit, bro. Immortal forever, bro.
I was talking to Trip on the phone yesterday, and he had brought that up. I'm like, I hope he's not using that for exploiters. Like, what somebody's going to shoot, and they going to be on like with some ninja shit trying to block the bullets with the sword.
Yeah.
Like, how is that supposed to work?
Don't worry, we are cooking y'all. And then he sends an announcement of this actually a day later. He's still editing, and I gotta say, it's a lot of detail. I like the detail. But please work on City Hall if you're gonna be dropping an update like this. At least finish the unfinished season 3, and then also drop this as well. I wasn't gonna say drop all of it at once because it's a lot to drop all at once. Now the bars are gonna be raised, the expectations are gonna be a lot higher from now on. Now that we know what he can do, right? So I personally wouldn't drop all this all at once, but that's up to him. But at the very least, please finish City Hall. Please finish season 3 and fix the pit maneuvers on the car, man. Like, a fender bender going off on the car does not cause it to become a helicopter to then fly to one of the other islands with. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Alrighty, now it's time to bring on our next guest. And then I've been watching you comment in the East Brickton chat. Like, believe it or not, I do see you comment sometimes, and it seems that you maintain a negative attitude towards me. So while you say I don't hate you, it definitely does sound like you do. considering what you've been saying about me publicly. So like I do want to ask you, like, why have you been saying that about me? Like, it's been so long. Like, why continue?
I mean, to be straightforward, it's kind of like I don't want to get banned from ED community Discord since I do interact in other ways. It's more like about fitting in, but like I don't really care about it anymore because I already got banned.
So, if you weren't banned, you'd be continuing the same thing?
I mean, I have been, but like.
Okay.
But after I'm getting banned, I decided to like show my true intentions.
Okay. Do you go to public or private school?
I go to public.
Okay. So, do they teach you about bullying?
Yeah.
So, when you say you're fitting in by bullying someone else, does that sound like a good thing to you?
I mean, I know it isn't.
But you choose to. Is it?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Did you feel forced by the community?
Yeah, because Marcus is banning people.
Right. So, I ask these questions because it's not just you. It's a lot of people doing the same thing, with the same mindset. And again, I'm not here to expose you or harass you for anything. I don't care for that. I just wanted to open your eyes and for me to have some insight into what is really going on. So what made you want to get on call with me now?
I mean, I felt like, I felt slightly regretful. And plus the recent events going on with Unforgiven and Brickton, I've seen your videos and I like them. I mean, I like the journalism you do in them. I feel like it's like making an impact in the community if people are really like critical or supportive and they're sharing it around.
I wish I could show you the East Brickton chat. They have an echo chamber. It's very hard to get them to hear anything. Like you said, you're being forced by Marcus and his leadership. They literally posted a message like that saying that if you even disliked or disagreed with Desti's return, which at the time, and I'm still gonna say it now, she's the one who brought ERP to the community. She is the one who did it with Marcus and leaked the information to everyone else. She is the catalyst for this entire disaster for East Brickton. But he let her back in. And mind you, I even talked to other staff as well. Again, the same I'm talking to you, I've talked to probably like 10 staff members already. And majority of them have verified that those images came from Desti directly. Right. I lose my train of thought here. Yeah, so he let her back in after all of that and said that if you even dislike the message or anything like that, you would get banned. So I wish I could show you the chat, but like I can just assume right now, like everything that they hear, they just ignore. I even saw someone comment something like, "What happened to East Brickton? Are they updating it?" And then someone lied to them and said that, yeah, they're updating it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, are you serious? Like, why would you lie to him? It's literally in the announcements. Like, just read the announcement. Like, I wish I could show you, but they live in an echo chamber. Like, they just don't want to listen. Anyways, that'll be it for now. If you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe. There's gonna be more parts coming out, so be on the lookout for those. And a huge thanks for watching and supporting this news station.